What's up, Orange Slices, and welcome back to Pokemon Black and White 2. Last time, we checked out Nacrene City, or Nacrene, or I don't even know the name of this place anymore, but here we only saw Big Lady Lenora. She gave us a fossil, and there really wasn't much else to do here, so we are moving on to the next route. Don't really know what it is. Let's see if it'll actually pop up here. I guess it's Route 15. Do you do anything? Oh, an egg. Huh. Don't know what this egg is. I think it's Happiny, but not 100% sure. Yeah, I think it might be Happiny, so you can get a Happiny from that lady, but I don't have any space in my party, so unfortunately we're not going to do that. And no, it's not Route 15. That's probably a swarm. This is Route 3. I don't know why I thought it was 15, since this is one of the first routes, but I believe the little bulletin electric signs above the gates will tell you where swarms are. And Pokemon swarms are basically, you know, Pokemon that are rare, and then they, like, a bunch of them appear in the same route. Also, we have a rotation battle. I don't really want to do one of these right now. Oh, Jesus. This is not going to be fun. We now have Insomnia. Yeah. Nice try, girl, but you're not strong enough to beat Midna. Midna pretty much one-handedly took on all those Pokemon. I mean, they were kind of weak, though. Jumpluff, Skiploom, and Blossom. I thought for a second that they might be, like, from the same evolution line, but then no, they're not, because Hoppip would be the first evolution there. Anyway, I apparently ran out of repels and forgot to buy more, so here's a nice Watchog at level freaking 55. There are really high-level Pokemon in these upcoming routes. There's a Fisherman. I love fishing. Do you like fishing? Because I like fishing. But yeah, I think I'm out of repels pretty much. I have about 3 or so left, so I should definitely buy more. However, I forgot to do so off screen. I did heal up and stuff, but I forgot to buy repels. So we're just going to go, hopefully, through Route 3 without running into many Pokemon. I don't think this route's very long. If I'm correct, this one's the one with, like, the Daycare Center and then the little cave where you save the Lillipup in the first game. I think that's what it is, like the first cave that you run into Team Plasma. It feels like Black and White 1 was a really long time ago, but, I mean, how long ago was it? I don't know. I guess thinking about it now, it feels like it was a really long time ago. It wasn't that long ago, but still, it's way more than it. I don't know. It's a confusing thought. I think it came out almost 2 years ago. And that's like, I think about that and I'm like, holy crap, it's already been 2 years since Black and White came out. Like, I feel like I played that yesterday. But at the same time, thinking back to it, I'm like, it feels like yesterday. Yeah, it's a weird thought. I'm a weirdo sometimes. Actually, most of the times I'm a weirdo. Also, it's a Sea King. Needless to say, F yeah. Yes, I'm keeping this PG now, even though that was very, I don't know what the right word to use here is, but basically you can tell what I was trying to say. Anyway, we're going to switch out to Bambi because this thing's actually going to be very tough to take out being paralyzed. Also, I used Mega Horn on accident when I meant to use Horn Leech and not Mega Horn, even though they're both Horn type moves. I just realized that. Two of the moves on Bambi have Horn in it. Horn Leech and Mega Horn. I guess Bambi's just a horny Pokemon. That's a drum riff thingy. Because I made a joke. I don't know. I don't have actual sound effects, basically. I make my own. Anyway, we have an item here. That's a Zinc. That's awesome. Also, that Fisherman took a really long time to take out for some reason. But we are heading onwards past Route 3. Or past this little area. That dude's probably going to want to battle me, but I don't care. Also, we have a double battle. Also, I'm saying also. I guess yesterday, or in last video, I think it was yesterday, in the previous Black and White video, basically, I was saying a lot of alsos, or I was saying a lot of another word, and now I'm saying a lot of a different word, which is okay with me. I mean, as long as I switch up the word, everything will be okay. We can have a word of the day per episode. If you want to suggest a word of the day, go ahead and do so. Whether I use it or not will be up to the magical fairy that lives under my bed. Hey, magical fairy that lives under my bed, which word do you want to use tomorrow? What's that? You don't know a word? Okay, that's... What did you say? You didn't say any... Okay, well, he didn't say anything. I thought he said something for a second, but apparently he doesn't even exist. He's just a character I just created to come up with a new segment on this Let's Play. Yeah, I'm talking to myself right now. I'm not ashamed to admit that. Okay, let's spray a repel and actually explore that little patch of grass with that little kid in it, because that's probably got some items in it. I know that sounded very wrong, exploring patches of grass with little kids in them. You know what? I'm a wrong-sounding dude a lot of times, so I don't care anymore. How do you do? Do you want a triple battle? Of course. Okay, we're going back to Bambi as the leader of the party because apparently Midna died. Or not apparently, but that did happen. So now we're going to Bambi, who's lower level than all the Pokemon in these routes, so he's probably not going to be a very good choice as being a lead on the team. Either way, I'm just going to take out this Yanma because I knew it won't be a one-hit kill, and we might actually... Oh, we don't even get to level 62. Great. There is actually some stuff if you go over on the water there, but I guess I went over it. This guy tells you about habitats, but I don't understand habitats. I probably should have read that, and maybe I would have gotten a better understanding of it. But honestly, I'm not looking to really catch that many Pokemon, so it's not that much of interest to me. If I was hunting for, like, Pokemon other than legendaries in this game, then, like, I probably would pay more attention to that kind of thing, but I don't know, that's actually something I've never done, like, complete a whole Pokedex in a game. I think in, like, the closest I've ever gone was probably Emerald, and it was only because I had Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, or Emerald, Ruby, and Leaf Green, I think, or Fire Red. I don't remember which one I had, but basically between 3 of my games, I got a pretty good amount of the Pokedex done, but I've never actually finished a whole Pokedex in a game. Maybe I'll actually do that someday, because it's something that I've never done. But it'll probably be at some point, like, a lot later in my life, even though that sounds kind of weird, like, you know, I'll complete the Pokedex later in life rather than sooner, when I'm older. Yeah, I know it's weird, like, but I don't really have, like, much time for it right now, is basically what I'm trying to get at. I don't know. Maybe when I do have time and I'm an old man in my 70s, just chilling back with all my hoes in my mansion, I'll be like, you know what, it's time. I think it's time for me to catch all the Pokemon. I never did it as a kid, so I'm gonna do it now. There's probably gonna be like 2,000 by then, probably more Pokemon. I don't know, it's weird to think about that, like, will Pokemon keep making more and more? Because we're already almost at 1,000, and I'm still 18, and basically the series started with, I don't know, me being like 4, so yeah, probably not 4. When I was born, basically, the series was starting, so to think that, like, when I'm 70, it'll be, like, 50 more years, or, yeah, about 50 more years, so will there be, like, I don't know, 3,000 Pokemon by then? It'll probably make catching all of them very, very hard for me. Also, this dude is gonna have 1,000,000 Magikarps. That's great, because I can pretty much Horn Leech out of them forever and ever. So yeah, bring him on, dude. Bring him freaking on. I don't care. But yeah, how many Pokemon will there be when I'm 70? Leave your predictions, and then when I'm 70, come back to this video if YouTube still exists, because I'm certainly not certain of whether that will be a thing or not. I don't know, maybe by the time I'm 70, YouTube will still exist, but maybe this video is, like, deleted because Pokemon then is like, yo, all these old Pokemons, we gonna copyright them and take away all your videos, man. I hope that doesn't happen. I would kind of like these videos to stick around so I can show them to my grandkids and be like, hey, when I was young, this is what I was doing. I wasn't running around partying and doing drugs. I was making videos on Pokemon and stuff. And that'll be how I teach them not to do drugs, by showing them these videos. And they'll be like, dang, Grandpa, you was a cool guy. I wish I could be like you. Don't you agree with me, thing under my bed, fairy? No? Yeah. Still talking to myself. Anyway, let's get this full restore and whatever other items might be lying around here, because that is why we came up here. Also, Bambi's probably going to run into more wild Pokemon, but I'm hoping not. Is there... Well, that was a pretty obvious hidden item. I didn't have my dowsing machine up, actually, so kind of just took a guess at that one, and my guess was right. Usually I'll have a hunch, but it's not usually right. There might have been another hidden item somewhere around there, but I didn't have my dowsing machine on, so I wouldn't know. Anyway, now we have a little split in the path. We went to the left, and there's the cave over there with the rock and roll and stuff. I think it's called Wellspring Cave or something like that, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Huh. What happens if I do have an egg and I show it to that girl? That'd be weird. I might actually go back and get that Happiny egg and then show it to her. Not sure what would happen, but I might just try it out. If anyone knows, though, leave a comment. Because if not, I'll just try it out later in the episode or something. I'll edit to it, basically. I wonder what is this? Is this a daycare? Oh yeah, it is. Cool. Well, I'm not leaving a Pokemon. I could actually leave a Pokemon in there and then go get the egg real quick, but I guess I'm not smart enough to think of that. Hey, daycare lady, you actually battle me. I forgot that the little kids in here actually battle you. So let's see how much they've done in 2 years. She's gotten her Jigglypuff to level 61 from whatever level it was previously at. Also, I forgot that I have Flash on Bambi, so I don't have Double Kick anymore or whatever I used to have on it. which kind of sucks because now we can't take out stuff like Purugly and Jigglypuff that easy. Yeah, pretty sure Purugly's just a normal type. If it's not just normal, then I don't know what else it is, because, I don't know. The other thing is Stunky, and that thing's half poison, half dark, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, don't remind me. I'm not good with 4th gen Pokemon. I don't know. There's a lot of them that are weird, but also a lot of them are really cool. Like, I'm really split about 4th gen. I like a lot of them. Like, the ones that I like a lot, and the ones that I don't like are, like, my least favorite Pokemon from any gen. That's how I feel about 4th gen. Even compared to 5th gen, like, I like a lot more 5th gen Pokemon than 4th gen. I know that might sound weird to those people that are like, 5th gen is terrible, man, what's wrong with you? But, hey, that's just my way of thinking, man, so respect the pouch, respect it. Also, we're gonna battle little girls now with Curlias at level 61. Great. That is awesome. How did this little girl, being like 5 years old, has a Curly at level 61? I would assume these kids are different from the ones that were here 2 years ago in Black and White 1, because, I mean, it's been 2 years. You don't really... Why would your kid be in preschool for 2 years, or daycare, or whatever? I don't know. People put their kids in preschool like at 4 or 3 or something. I don't know. I don't have my own kids, so I really can't tell you what age you put kids in preschool, but I would assume like at 3 or 4, so by 2 years later they'd be in kindergarten. So, you know what? Let's stop discussing little kids' education, because I don't remember my own. I was just in kindergarten when I was like 4. And then, yeah, I went to school early. That's why I graduated high school at like 17. I could have been in college by 17, but I didn't go to college this year, so I'm not. I'm also now 18. Age is but a number! Yeah! Okay, let's kill a Beldum. And also figure out what other Pokemon this kid has. A freaking Dino? Are you serious? See, having Double Kick would be so much easier here. I know I could switch out to Pumbaa, but I don't really want to train Pumbaa right now. I'm focusing one Pokemon at a time. We did Tesla for a really long time. That's why Tesla's so high level now, but we're gonna focus on a couple of other things here. Also, that kid's name was Tyrone. Also, this guy battles me on a slide. Why do you... Oh gosh, I thought that would be a double battle for a second. For some reason, whenever I think of double or triple battles, it's like the thing below the Pokemon where they stand, basically, where you send them out to, a little circle, is always white in like double, triple, and rotation battles. Well, in rotation, obviously, they have the little circles, or the arrows revolving around it, but I don't know. Basically, I confuse myself, and I always think double and triple battles when they're just single. Yeah. The next Pokemon is Ladian. I like Ladian. It's just never really... It's not a really very strong Pokemon, but it's something that I've always like wanted to use and see if it has any potential, but I highly doubt it does, so I've just never gotten around to using one. I did once use, I think, a Spinarak, and by the end of the game it was just completely useless. Maybe I was just using it wrong, or it was a really long time ago and I was like really bad at Pokemon, but I don't know. I just always have a knack for using underused Pokemon. I guess in this playthrough I didn't use that many. Bambi is probably one of them. Midna might be one of them. I don't know if Walreign's picked a lot, but I never really see it picked, I guess. It is like a pretty strong Pokemon, though. It's not like underpowered. Anyway, there's a rare candy in the sand. Totally gonna eat that off the sand. Well, we're not gonna eat it. We're just gonna feed it to our Pokemon. But yes, we do feed Pokemon candy that we find in sand pits that little kids play in. And this lady is nice enough to heal our Pokemon. What a wonderful, beautiful lady. Thank you so much for that. Also, another rare candy. Damn, these kids sure love candy, man. I guess that does make sense. I don't care about... Okay, great. Flame Body apparently makes X grow faster. Cool. You're a nanny. Super nanny right here. Don't care about you. So all you can do in there is get a rare candy and get healed up. That's actually not even a bad deal at all. So, let's head back down and probably to Striaton City. And here we are. Oh, whoa, whoa. Well, I'll be. Those are some sparkling gym badges. And you have 8 of them, too. Those badges shine so brightly, it's like you're gleaming as much as they are. That's great, old man. How do I get over there? I guess I have to swim or something. And also, you don't battle me. Oh, you talk about Stunfisk. Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. I want to... You know what? Next episode, we're gonna come back here at nighttime, and we're gonna catch ourselves a Stunfisk, because those things are awesome. And I've always wanted a Stunfisk, and I've never caught one ever. So it'll be a special mission to catch Stunfisk. I actually already used Stunfisk in a thumbnail in an earlier episode. But you know what? I don't care anymore. Stunfisk is the best, greatest Pokemon ever created. Also, that's a Pikachu, and this is one of the monkeys. There's a P-Dove. There's actually 2 P-Doves, and another one of the monkeys. I think that one, this one's the grass one, and then this one's the fire one. Where's the water one? Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. So one last thing to get here, a Max Elixir, and actually a hidden item somewhere on the coast, off the coast of this. I would love to see just a giant walrus swimming in a pond. That seems like a really nice sight to see. Just a walrus, like a huge walrus swimming in a tiny pond like this one. That would be very awesome to see. But either way, we have made it to Striaton City, and that is going to be it for this episode. So thank you all for watching, and next time we'll explore this town. So, see you guys then.